So let's have that conversation. That, I think this will be the first of many actually. That, what do you bring to the table? All right, let's listen to this, and then let's see what we can do, how we can make sense of this.
He said, "What do you bring to the table? Men are tired." I said, "I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, then you need to go to IHOP. You need to go to a restaurant where you can tip her. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, baby, you're going to be mad because it's going to be another man who's not going to ask what I bring to the table. He's going to take care of the bill, take care of these kids, and everybody else. And you, if you look broke, sprinkle, sprinkle." That's how I roll. I'm tired of these men.
I mean, first of all, like, do people actually talk like that? I know it's like some Sheer Seven, but that's performative, right? That's like, that's the hook. That's the hook. That's the hook. See, you say that three times, it stays in someone's mind. So you don't really talk like that when you're out in person, right? But in this context, right, when we're talking about what do you bring to the table, let's see, because the response has been so couched in an emotional sort of way, where it seems as if, I think women are taking it as a man is asking you to justify, why it's worth dating you. And I think that's it's fair. Like, we're in a transactional sort of nature now, but I think because we've stopped listening to how that's answered, and it's been answered in a plethora of different ways, not one really addressing why a man's asking that question, right? The common one is, right, I am the table. All right, cool, whatever, right? What That's, again, it's almost gaslighting in nature. Think about it like this: a man is asking, what value do you bring to my life, right? Because I'm listening to what the general consensus is saying, that what value I'm supposed to bring into your life. That's one based on production, right? So this is what I bring. This is the value I bring to you, right? To potentially us in a relationship. The house, money, future, direction, ambition, all this. This is what I'm bringing, right? It's not I'm saying that to say that you have no value. I'm curious in saying, if I invest for the things that it took me years to build, qualities that took me even longer to develop and redeploy, where is the commiserate value for investing my time in you? I think that's the real crux of what is being said. And I know that the responses have never been one, couched in good faith, where a man asks, what do you bring to the table? You know exactly what he means, but because it's harder for you to understand, or he's now questioning that the thing that you've been trading on since you were younger, your looks, your body, your sexual appeal, he's saying, okay, I've acknowledged that, and that's not as moving or as telling as you think it is, especially as the man gets older. Now he's just simply asking, what's the value proposition here? If I'm going to say I'm going to be with you and we're going to do this thing together, where how does it make sense for me? Lay it out for me, because men are want to be logical and look at things in a very systematic approach. Where do I get for this? And of course, right, to be fair, it's been weaponized by men as well to put down women. But I think depending on the level of character, the person's character that you're dealing with, if they give you and they tell you, hey, if they're asking that, genuinely asking that, hey, what do you bring to the table? It's because I'm trying to evaluate, I'm trying to get to know more about you. If I'm asking you questions and poking and prodding and asking different things about your life, I'm asking about previous relationships, I'm asking about what things you enjoy, I'm looking at that and seeing how does it relate to me. How can I be, will I benefit? How would I benefit from being with you? How will my life improve? I think that's a very fair thing to ask. Let me know what you think in the comments. I may be off. I don't think so, though.